What's up, guys? This is day 233, I think. I just got back from not a tournament, but the league that my coach is running, TAL. One of the guys got injured, so this was to pick the replacement for the guy. So there was supposed to be 6 of some of the best guys around 85 kilos or under 85 kilos. And it's not everyone of the very best, but definitely all of them like super studs. So I got invited, thankfully, and I was really excited because both of these guys, right now, I've lost to, and I wanted to get them back. But so it turns out a lot of people canceled, so it was just the 3 of us. And this is just like after we were done. But the video itself, like they filmed it and they'll post it. And they had us do like a bunch of trash talk and like make it fun. So I said a lot of stupid shit. So I don't know how that's going to look on camera. Probably really dumb, but I hope people can understand. It's just for fun. But so the way they did it is they did 2 rounds of round robin. So we all pulled each other twice, and I got to pick the order. So I picked Ki-hoon first. He's the lightweight guy, and then I made them pull each other, and then I pull Changil, the guy on the left. And I really wanted to beat Ki-hoon fresh because I felt like I was strong enough. I felt that if I could stop the match, I could win, and that's a very, I don't know, that like fucks with me a little bit because I feel like I've never had that before where it's like I feel stronger than someone after I stop it, but I can't stop it. So that was the match order, and then with Changil, I also thought I had chances. That I also thought that I could have made improvements and maybe beat him the last time we pulled, but I don't know. I feel like I just wasn't as like, I want to beat the other guy a lot more. So the first round, I caught him out of strap, and then I caught him in strap, and I feel like I was able to be a lot less compromising in the setup and sort of really go for what I need, which I didn't do as much of the first time we pulled, I felt. But then I pull Changil, the guy I'm pulling right now, and he just basically like goes into this huge outside rolling hit and cracks my wrist and pins me, and I can't do anything. So I'm very disappointed, but at that point, I don't know, I just felt like overpowered, so I'm like, shit. And then I pull Ki-hoon again, and he starts like kicking his wrist back and setting up for like really like top high, like counter top rolling setup. And I don't know why, because he top rolled out of strap, and then in the strap he was doing this, and I did keep thinking in the back of my mind, like, what I learned is even if the other guy's top rolling, usually they end up curling their wrist, and that's how I end up losing. Like, if they keep their wrist flat, I mean, it kind of happened today, but generally no one is beating me with their wrist flat the entire time. The wrist flexion comes in at some point, and that's what I need to fight. So I just kept thinking, he might still come inside. I got to be ready, but I don't know, just something in the setup, like, I was like, okay, like, I was just like convinced that he was going to top roll. And then he pressed me, and I just like, I couldn't even resist. So I lost. But like, that's not to say, like, I don't even know, like, I don't know if I could have stopped it if I knew for sure that he was going to press from there, but it did feel like I kind of let my guard down because I was like, well, if he's top rolling, I don't got to worry about all these things. So that was very upsetting. And then I pulled Changil again, but at this point he had beaten the other guy twice. He beat me once, so it's like he already won. So he definitely was a little bit more relaxed, and I was able to stop him a couple times, but then there were fouls. And then the last one, he fully cracked my wrist again, and I couldn't stop it. So I felt like, and then afterwards, he was talking about how he kind of relaxed a little too much, which fair enough. I think I would too. So, objectively, like that last match doesn't count as much, and he is stronger than me. I think there's like I'm not too upset about the losses. Obviously, like I was hoping that I could win, and I went 1-3, so it's not like great, but I mean, definitely another learning experience. A lot of my matches back in Toronto, I feel like were either quick wins or quick losses, and there wasn't a lot for me to be like, oh, I like made a mistake here, or I really need to like think about what I'm doing. But that's happening to me a lot more recently, so I guess that's a good thing. It stings. Like it's much easier on your mind when you just feel like there's nothing you could have done. But I guess in the long run, this is better for me. Yeah, I mean, so I don't know when they're gonna post the footage, so I'm just gonna post these after pull clips and just let you guys know what happened. But yeah, I mean, I still have so much to learn. Like, I've gotten a few tries at Kihun, but like still so much like uncertainty with my setup. I don't know what works and what doesn't really against that press. And with Changit, I feel like I was a little bit too confident in my wrist, and I just kind of let it, like I just kind of stick my wrist out there, and I just expect it to hold up, like I don't really like worry about my wrist going back. I just kind of put it there, and then I think about everything else. But that didn't work because it didn't hold this time. And I feel like certain positions, like me getting deeper, actually was worse for me. Because you would think, against a top roll, you'd want to be a little high and deep, but I think when we're both kind of far from each other, I get more of that pronation stop, and when I'm deep, he actually can just fully take my wrist, like hand open style. So there's a lot to think about, but I don't know, like I'm glad I got to do this and I got to compete like so on such a high frequency, because that's a blessing too, the fact that you have the option to do these competitions. So I'm very thankful. I was thinking about that too, like the fact that I get to compete in something, and that's a gift, and the fact that we get to do it so often, and we have a community of people who take it this seriously, even as all of us like are hobbyists, like none of us are doing it for money or like as a job. So I guess that's like most of my thoughts. Maybe the results, I don't know, they'll post a video sometime, and hopefully it's not too like cringe. They had us like wear masks and like talk shit, and I'm gonna own what I said, but just between us, like I don't really, I don't know, I was just making shit up really to hype the video they're making. But yeah, that's about all. Thanks for watching.
블랙이 나올 정도의 근력을 가지고 기술을 배우는 선수입니다. 네, 맞아요. 일단 뭘 구분해야 됩니다. 일단 뭐 측정해 주시고요. 물표 한번 잡아주시고.
그런가? 다 적어볼게요. 나를
오, 그럼
서열종이 시작.
옛날에 지금 아파. 그래서 사실은 약하다. 셌다 하시는 분들은 또 들어간다.
레디 코어 해서 와라. 두개 비켜.
레디고?
레디 코어에서
레디고?
마-
오케이. 그럼 프레스 말고 그냥 훅?
코어에서 많은 거라.
보여드릴게요.
패스도 훅이지.
그렇게 하자.
프레셔는 어떻게
아 근데 진짜 프레스로 이거 들어가면
V자로
한
만들어서
훅은 플러스 뭐가?
핀에 넣어줄 거예요.
그냥 제일 번호.
끝에 넣는 게 좋을까요? 아니면 안쪽에 넣는 게 좋을까요? 안쪽에 넣어준 다음에
아니 천천히 하자 천천히.
이렇게
미국에서 이런 느낌 나요.
이런 게 참 중요하다고.
천천히 써도.
또두 개를 치는 건데 첫 번째
어우.
두 사이에 이 각도 연기 조여주실 거고요.
오케이. 하던 거.
그다음에 몸통과 팔 사이의 각도 이 두 개를 조여주실 거예요.
아 짜증나.
이 상태에서 자,
아.
백
느리서
이쪽으로 당겨주시면
계속 그냥 아까 해서 원리 하더라고.
잘 맞춘 거 진짜.
각도를 뒤로 당깁니다.
이거 상태에서 그냥 뒤로만 살리고
네, 맞아요. 그래서 이 치면서 팔의 각도가
이거만 생각하니까.
90도가 넘으면은 성공입니다. 아시죠?
네.
아 뭐야 이거.
아, 당했다.
아 좀 쉬어 좀 쉬어.